Hi all. Thank you, Jairaj, for the informative session. And I think you all have an idea, have a good idea about Node.js now. Now, I'll go through some security aspects. It will be a quick session. So if you have any doubt, please stop me. I will try to answer if I know. Okay. The first thing is know what you require. As Jairaj said, NPM has around 75,000. I think more than 75,000 modules available with NPM. So the thing is, with NPM, anybody can push anything to the repo. So it may be vulnerable. So you have to keep in mind and to care what you are requiring is good and safe and secure. And the other thing is use good security defaults. That everything with Node is barebone modules. As Jairaj said, the Express itself is a barebone module. It doesn't have any feature regarding the security. So you have to include, I think, 10 more other modules to make it secure. Or use any good security defaults like Luzca, Helmet. There are a couple of other security modules, but I think there is there is um, there is a less modules with the Node as it's emerging now.
So we need to install around 10 modules to make it a secure.
I think I'll give you just a brief introduction to the Luzca, the security module.
Okay.
Luzca, yeah, it's again you just require the Express. You can it's basically come with Kraken.js, the framework developed by PayPal. Also, you can include it with Express. So just require the Express and Luzca. And as Jairaj said, use the middleware to bind these things to make it secure. I will explain each of them. CSRF. I think cross-site request forgery. I think you all know the thing what it is. It's an attack victim's browser may send malicious requests. So it's just an explanation for CSRF. I think if you want, I will come back to this later.
Oh.
Luzca CSRF. It's just use token synchronized pattern. It's do the same what other applications do to the CSRF. It's just create a random token in the server side, add this token to the response.local variable, and later you dump it in the client side and send it with each request. Each put, post, and delete basically the requests that modify anything in the server side.
So Luzca will take care of all those things. We do not need to worry about that, right?
Yeah, only yes. For the CSRF. Yeah. And it verifies in the server side. If not correct, it return with a 403 forbidden. And CSP. CSP is content security policy, which is basically a whitelisting. What are the files that require to load in your browser before your application loads, or maybe you may requiring something from your CDN or from your own applications. So CSP makes sure the application requires application includes only the whitelisted files.
Okay, so we can make sure that only that is these from these files which we mentioned will be.
Yeah, yeah. If somebody able to inject anything into your application, then it will show an error. I think I have. It shows an error like this CSP warning. Some failed to pass. undefined source error will be shown. And the problem with CSP is that it's not compatible with all browsers. It's only compatible with the latest Firefox, Chrome, and Safari. Still, it's not properly working in IE10.
So here it is just like CSP is like giving a policy like only these files should be loaded.
Yeah.
Right.
Only load these files only from these sources. So you can specify the sources here.
Okay.
Your C1 URL at the bottom, you report URI, which help us to if something wrong goes wrong in the client side, it will report to this URL.
Okay. Okay.
You can specify this also. This may help you to debug some post-mortem things.
Attacks. Okay.
And the thing, Lusca HSTS. It's make sure all the application runs in HTTPS mode, and then that won't allow anything to load from HTTP. And it's also help us to prevent man the middle attack unless the server is affected by Poodle or Hardbird. Lusca X Prime. It prevents the application loading in an iframe. It prevents prevent the application loading in iframe. That's I think these are useful in bank applications like that. So make sure you have to its application is not vulnerable from click jarking attacks like that. And one more thing, you have to make sure the cookies, session cookies in the Express is HTTP only, because in client side you can get the cookies using document.cookie variable. You can get it from document.cookie. So please make sure your application sessions cookies are set HTTP only, so that it can be accessed from the client side. Handle errors or crash. You all know if JavaScript occur any errors in between in middle of running in JavaScript files, it may crash. Same thing applicable to the Node.js also. If anything happens, if any uncatched errors occur while running the server, it will crash. So make sure you catch all errors or try to restart the server as soon as possible. So eval is still eval. You all know in case of JavaScript, the eval have so many problems with it. So it's same applicable in Node.js also. Eval is still eval. Node security project. It's a project basically focused to audit all the Node npm packages. You know, it's around more than 75,000. So it's a big project. They are creating patches for many good modules and educate others to make the thing secure. And the other thing with the Node security project, they have a module, and Node module itself, Grand NSP package. It helps us to scan all the modules which included in your application, also the submodules which included in that application. So the all dependency tree will be scanned with this module. So just use the Grand module and run Grand validate package. It will scan all the application. And the thing is, update your dependencies. Regularly run npm update. It will update your dependencies. And some more things about the client side modules. Escape everything. Yes, all know. Escape any input from user to the client, or anything from client to user also, because maybe um,
And then the database also.
content from the database also may be vulnerable if somebody store it without escaping to database. Also, know your templating engine properly and use it properly. You may know about the underscore templates. Um, you know what is the difference between these two codes? This one escape the content in between, but it doesn't. So use this one. It may be secure. So the thing is, you have to make sure you know the templating engine properly. Again, update your front end dependencies. It's also there is also another Grand module, Grand retire. It uses Grand retire.js. Just install it and run. It will update, check on the front end dependencies like jQuery and handlebars. Everything is updated. You have to run it before the app goes live. Okay, let's recap. You know what you recur. You have to careful what you are recurring in the application. You are all responsible for what you are recurring in your application. Node is still a JavaScript, so the vulnerabilities like eval and crashing things are still there in the Node.js also. Use good security defaults like Luzca or Helmet. Update your dependencies. I think it will be better if you can automate it before goes live. Any questions? And there are many IDs. I prefer any IDs. Yeah, Atom or Sublime. Both are good.
Okay, thank you, Raja.